everybody, Carol here. Welcome back to my channel. So I have been watching all kinds of resin artists make items that are hollow. And I've been wanting to try that for a while and turn the piece into a shaker with loose gems or crushed glass or beads or whatever inside. And I just think it looks really delicate and it's really cool looking. So I thought, let me try it. Now, this is my first attempt, and I thought I'll videotape it and show you how I did it. And hopefully, this is going to turn out nice, and I'll get better as time goes on when I try it again. But I just thought, let me video my first attempt so that you can see what it all entails. So I'm using these heart shapes. I actually really only use the one because I'm doing a heart half one at a time. And as you can see, I put a little bit of resin in there and I am just moving it around and bending it and watching the liquid go around all the edges and make sure the bottom is completely coated. But you got to keep moving the whole time or it'll all eventually pool to the center. So you've really got to keep moving as you're coating it. And then after you feel like you've spread it all over, you then turn on your UV light and do the same thing. I wish you could see the liquid better, but it's clear. Maybe I'll try this again with something with a color in it and you can see better. But the whole idea was it to be see-through, except for the little bit of tint you'll see me add after. So it takes a while, and I could say it's more than 60 seconds. I turned it on multiple times as I cured the front and the back and just kept turning it and turning it until it cured, till it looked like everything was coated and no liquid was moving anymore. And when I checked it, it wasn't sticky, and then it was ready. So honestly, it's kind of a feel thing. I can't say just 60 seconds or just 120 because I really turned it on multiple times. And as you can see, back and front, I was turning it in front of the light, back and front. See, I'm doing it again. I kind of touched it and it seemed a little sticky still. So I'm doing it again for another quick cure for another 60 seconds. My light kept going off and on for some reason. Pay no attention to that. I don't know what that was about. But anyway, this I want to try this also with a sphere like I was working with in my last video and see if I can make it a hollow sphere. That would be fun. But right now I thought, let me try hearts. I know Valentine's Day is over, but you probably got your fill of hearts last month, but I just thought, what the heck, let me try this. It would be fun. So after I popped it out carefully and cleaned off a little bit of the rough edges, it wasn't bad. You could always use scissors to just cut it off, or if you really need to file it, you could do that. But this was just really pretty delicate, so I didn't want to use a file or press on it too hard. So next, I just used a little container. As you can see, it's the top of a pill bottle. As I've told you all before, I try not to waste things, and I prefer using items I can throw away. So tops of pill bottles are perfect for a little bit of resin mixed up with a tiny bit of alcohol ink there, which is what you're seeing. It was Wild Plum alcohol ink, and I am just brushing a little along the top. I thought it would look kind of pretty, give it a little bit of a tint, but I don't want to cover the whole surface. You're not going to be able to see the things I put on the inside. So, and it's got that little bit of glitter from that tiny bit of ultra fine glitter you saw that I added to the alcohol ink, the Wild Plum. And just give it a tiny bit of sparkle, that's all. Nothing too heavy. Then I cure it, and you will see that I then give a second coat up the top there, just to darken it a bit, and cure it again. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other half. Now, as far as what products I'm actually using, you can check in the description below. There will be the whole list of all the products I've used in this video. And I also use J-Diction resin, which I do have a 10% discount code in the description below. If you go in through that link, you'll get 10% off your first order if you decide to try some of their products. So also in the description below is all my contact information, my Amazon wish list, if you should feel so inclined to send me something that's on my wish list. Greatly appreciate it. And if you want to support me, all you really have to do is click the like button, or make a comment, add a comment to the bottom, or share my video, because all of that stuff matters with the algorithms in YouTube and keep it in rotation when it shows that more people are interested in seeing your video. And of course, most of all, I really appreciate it if you would subscribe. I want to thank all of my supporters, old and new. It really means a lot that you've hung in there with me and that you watch my videos. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, I really hope that you will. And click the bell for future notifications for when I put up new videos. So now you see that I am giving a thin coat to the inside. I just wanted to give it a little more strength since it was so thin. And I'm going to do that to both sides also. And then you're going to see that I will connect it all together by sealing the edges. And but before I do that, I am going to fill up one of the hollows with crushed glass. Now, I use crushed glass, silver crushed glass from Ashland, and then I want colors, so I make them myself. Now, you can buy different color glass already, but I find it just as easy using alcohol inks. All you do is take a little cup, put in the crushed glass. See, now there's the plain silver I just showed you, and a couple drops of the alcohol ink of your choice, and just mix it up and mix it up and mix it up until it's all coated. Pour it out on a paper towel and let it dry. Then after that, I just put it in a jar and I use it when necessary. So you're going to see, here's my self-dyed crushed glass. I'm showing you the pink one. So I'm going to use that, and I'm also going to use some purple glass. And I made this a long time ago, and it stays perfectly fine. And it's a heck of a lot cheaper than buying different containers of the different colors. And you can make any color you want this way. If you have the alcohol ink, you can do it. So you see that I've added the clear, the pink, and some purple. I didn't want to overload it. And the biggest thing is I want to make sure I don't accidentally get UV inside onto the loose glass so that it stops moving. I want it to be free to move. If I choose to shake the heart, it'll move around. So now I'm just putting the two parts together. After I've cleaned up the edges, I made sure that the two parts came together pretty well. And then I just press it and hold it while I cured it. And I just continue sealing the edges here, as you can see. And I'm going to go all the way around and just leave tiny bit of a hole up at the very top of the heart, where the two humps are at the top of the heart, right in the middle, because that's where I'm going to add my eye hook. And I have screw-in eye hook, so you'll see that I kind of push it into the hole and turn it too, because it kind of screws it in. I didn't need to do that because I am UVing it in, but it's just a little more added support, I think, that it kind of grabs onto the sides like that. So you'll see me do that. And then once I have the eye hook in there and I have it secured with UV, then I will to top coats on both sides. First of just clear, and then you'll see me do a top coat with just the tiniest sprinkling of that ultrafine silver holographic glitter. But see what I'm doing right here? This is where I'm securing in the eye hook. Really easy. And now I'm just going to hold it. As you can see, everything's shaking on the inside, so that's great. Nothing's stuck. So now I'm going to add the first thin clear coat, do that on both sides, and then I will do it again with the glitter in there, like I said. So I just want to say that while obviously it's not going to be perfect, being my first attempt, but I have to say it was easier than I expected it to be. I thought I was going to have a lot of problems with putting the stuff in the hollow and getting the edges together, and I really, really didn't. So I imagine it'll be the same for other things I try. Now, when I do the sphere, that's going to be a little different, and I'm going to try that next. That's a little trickier because you got to be able to pop out that hollow sphere from the mold without crushing it, which to me that's going to be the tough part, but we shall see. So as you can see, I'm doing that very last top coat with that, just a tiny sprinkle of that ultrafine holographic glitter, just to give it an overall sparkle, but not cover up what's going on the inside. And then once this is all cured, we will get to the final piece. I'm going to add the jump ring and the chain off screen. You don't need to watch me do that. And then we'll be back with the finished piece. And thank you all for watching. It really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I know that I've been doing a lot of jewelry lately, and I, claim to do other things, but I just got to go where my inspiration takes me. But I will move on and do some other things soon, I promise. But I just thought this would really be cool, something to learn that we could learn together. And I'm happy how it came out. I really, really am. I think it's really neat how the pieces can shake on the inside. And maybe I'll add more next time. But anyway, that's it. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please stay safe, be kind, and have a great day.